Hi guys, welcome to video number 111. This video is on unit conversions, and the keywords I've got for you in this one are metric, imperial and conversion. So metric and imperial refers to the systems in which we can measure things. And the metric system runs by powers of 10. You either multiply or divide by some power of 10, i.e. 10, 100,000, etc. And the imperial system is the old style of measuring things, which is still kicking around in Britain today. We still understand heights in feet and inches. We still understand weights in pounds and ounces and stones, and we still understand distance in miles. All right, those are still commonly used. So we have to understand the imperial system of measurement. And a conversion is when you change from one unit to another. Now, sometimes you do metric to metric. Most of the time, in fact, you do that. Sometimes you do imperial to imperial, and sometimes you do the metric to imperial. You can convert between them, but they're approximations. They're not exact. Okay. Now, there are ones you're going to have to learn, and those ones that you have to learn are in the blue box here in the middle. All right. These are the common conversions that you just have to know, and if you don't know them, you'll come unstuck in some problems. All right. So definitely get learning those, please. The good news is you don't need to remember any imperial conversions, all right? Nothing. You just get given them within the question. You just have to be able to do them, okay? Now, let's get on with this and crack on with number one. A says we need to convert 3 centimeters into millimeters. So we could write that as a ratio. We could go centimeters to millimeters. We know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. And we've got the left-hand side here. We've got this one where it's underneath a 1. All right? What do we have to do to get to 3? We'd have to multiply by 3. What do we have to do to this side? We have to multiply by 3. All right, there we go. And there's our answer. 30 would be how many millimeters 3 centimeters is. Okay, 30 millimeters. Second question, similar thing, very similar, but not quite the same because we're doing it the other way round. We've got kilograms to grams, right? And if we've got 1 to 1,000. Right, this time we've got this right hand side, 2,500, all right, which is telling us we need to divide. All right, we're going to divide by the 1,000, all right, and that's going to give us 2.5, right? And you can see, look, if you did 1 times 2.5, you'd get 2.5. You did 1,000 times 2.5, you get 2,500. All right, so it's the same thing, but backwards. We're dividing by that power of 10. All right, you have to kind of, it's a bit tricky sometimes to know whether you multiply or divide, but yes, there we go. That's in kgs. Always put the units in, obviously, if you haven't got that already written there. And the last one is the same thing as B, effectively, just a slightly more awkward number and different units. We've got lengths, we've got weights or mass and capacity, and this one's capacity. So we've got litres to millilitres, litres, 1 litre to 1,000 millilitres. And again, we 3,750, so we just divide by 1,000 and we get 3.75. So 3.75 litres is the answer. All right, so it's either multiplying or dividing by some power of 10 to do your metric conversion. Okay, learn those and you'll know what to do. All right, now number 2. Susie's quad bike can hold 128 pints of fuel. Work out how many gallons this is. So we've got the imperial conversion here. We've got that 1 gallon is equal to 8 pints, which is really nice because that helps us solve the problem now. All right, I'm just going to write gallons to pints there as a ratio. We've got 1 gallon is equal to 8 pints, so 1 to 8. For every 1 gallon that you've got, you're going to get 8 pints. And underneath the 8, we're going to put the 128, right? Well, something multiplies by 8 to give you 128, and to find out what that is, we just divide by the something. We're going to divide by something, right? 128 divided by 8. That's what it is. 1, 2, 8. Divided by 8 in a bus stop. 8 does not fit into 1, so we cross it off. We carry it over. 8 fits into 12 once with 4 left over, and 8 then fits into 48 6 times. So there's no remainders. That's nice, all right? So we divided by 16. We found out what that number was. Right, we're going to multiply this side by 16, and that gives us 16. Okay, we've got that missing number now, and the missing part of the ratio has been found. So that is 16 gallons in Susie's quad bike. Right, Let's have a look at a third and final question then. Slightly more tricky. So a 2p coin has a mass of 7 grams. You've got to find I've got to find £60,000 worth of 2p coins and give the answer in tons. So you might get a calculator for this one, you might not. Let's see what we can do with it. And in fact, let's get a calculator in. I'm just going to pause it and get a calculator in. There we go, another little bit of magic there for you with the calculator. So 2p coin, mass of 7 grams, £60,000 worth of 2p coins. I've probably just said this, but I'm just reading it again after getting the calculator in. Give your answer in tons. So what we got to do is we've got to do how many pounds this is, right? How many pounds, or turn that into pence if you want, all right? But I'm going to turn this into pounds, all right? So 2p is equal to 0.02 pounds, all right? That's a conversion we had to do, all right? Because then it's the same units. We can't do our calculations if we've got the same units there. All right, so we've got 60,000, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, all right, 60,000 divided by 0.02. That's going to tell us how many 2p coins there are in £60,000, isn't it? All right, so I'm just going to write down the calculation I did there. 60,000 divided by 0.02 is equal to 3, and this is dividing decimals, right, which is an awkward thing to do. So 1, 2, effectively multiplying by 100 here. I've done a video on that. If you had to do it without calculator, you could watch that video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, so 3 million. There are 3 million 2p coins in £60,000 worth of money. Just make sure I've got the right number of zeros there. Good. So 3 million of those, all right, and there are 7 grams each. So 3 million multiplied by 7, all right, 21 million. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 multiplied by 7 grams is equal to 21 million. Okay, so count the zeros. There's 6 of them. 1 million has 6 zeros. So that is the conversion that we need to do, because that is in grams and we want our answer in tons. Well, let's look over. You can look over here for now, obviously, but you're going to have to remember what it is in real life. That 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams, so we could divide by 1,000. Boom, boom, boom. 3 zeros knocked off straight away. And then there are 1,000 kilograms in a ton, in a metric ton. So 1, 2, 3 again. All right. So I'm just going to do it in 2 stages. 2, 1. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 divided by 1,000 is equal to 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, and then 2, 1, 0, 0, 0 divided by 1,000 is equal to 21 tons, which is quite heavy, isn't it? I'm not sure what an elephant weighs, but it's a few elephants. So 21 tons, there's our answer. That is it. I'm not going to write it out again because I've just written it, but there it goes on the answer space, 21 tons. All right, hope you enjoyed that video. Hope it's all made sense to you, and you've learned something from it. If nothing else, just remember all of these conversions. Those are the ones you need to know. All right, take care of yourselves, look after one another. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you watch another one.